Hi, my name is Peter Whisnant. My family and I raise grass-fed beef on Green Crow Ranch. My family's been farming and raising cattle for generations, and about 25 years ago, my mother, who is a veterinarian, decided that she got fed up with everything that she was seeing as far as protein filled full of the antibiotics and the growth hormones, and wanted to produce something healthier for her children. We wanted to produce beef in an organic way on a grass-fed diet without the use of antibiotics and hormones, in a sustainable way as well. That would also be good for the animal and for the environment. We were working so hard to produce these animals and this beef in a sustainable way that we didn't feel like it was right, not only for the animals, but for the integrity of what we were producing to allow these animals to go off and get processed in another facility. So we went out and bought and built our own processing facility to where we could maintain the control of the animals from start to finish. And all the way from the ranch through the processing facility, we wanted to create the best system and the less stress environment that we possibly could. We actually had Temple Grandin come in and design our set of facilities that we work out of the ranch and at the processing plant. The facility opens up to where that every single pen in it has access to fresh water. We also redid all of the concrete flooring to put in deep grooves so that animals never slip. Also, there's no corners. Sharp corners animals tend to get stuck in. So we had made sure in all the corners of the pens are rounded. They're more apt to move around the outside of the whole facility instead of getting stuck in a corner. With utilizing and having our own processing facility, this allows us the unique ability to look at every animal that we raise. This gave us a lot of insight into the quality of what we were producing, to where we could go back and say if an animal doesn't meet our quality standards, we can go back and trace that animal all the way back and kick it out of the program. And we can also go back and kick its siblings out of the program, or even go back and kick its mother out of the program, to where we're constantly refining the genetics of our animals to produce higher and higher quality beef that our customers are used to. The best thing about having our own processing facility is the ability to look at every single animal that comes through and determine the quality of the animal and make sure that it meets our standards. With using our own facilities, an own processing facility, it allows us not only to be able to look at every single animal we produce and judge its quality, and also to refine our genetics, but that we can custom do basically anything a chef needs out there. So you can think of all the different cuts that can come off of an animal, and we can reproduce anything with doing all of our own processing and have it on site with our own set of butchers. The respect we show for the animals from the ranch through the processing facility, we also show it in the same way that we take pride and care in the beef and the way that we do process it. It shows respect for the animal all the way through our entire process. We don't process with an assembly line. Everything is done by hand. And we take great pride in the work that our butchers do perform. Kenny here behind me has been here for over 30 years, and father was a butcher before him. These types of skills get passed down from generation to generation, and we do it just the way they used to do it 100 years ago. We as a company feel strongest about the beef that we produce is not only the healthiest beef available, but the safest beef available. And we as a company go way above and beyond what is required out there by even the government or the USDA for our food safety at Raincore Ranch. This is our on-site lab facility here at the processing plant where we conduct all of our testing, from everything from fat composition testing to E. coli testing to listeria to all different types of aerobic and anaerobic bacteria. The USDA requires a certain number of tests for all of our products that we produce. We go even above and beyond that and test for everything. We have a test and hold program that nothing is allowed to leave our facilities until we have had a clean bill of health and a clean test to come back to clear that product before it leaves our doors. The big thing with us having our processing facility is that it allows us to maintain the integrity of what we're producing, and allows us to ensure the humane handling of our animals. And also it allows us to make our customers and people that buy beef from us, they know what they're getting. The only thing that's in our beef is beef.